So Marvel just destroyed the industry as we know it. You can bank on that, by the way. The thing that will take its place, you won't recognize it. Maybe they think that's a good thing, too. But you know what? This isn't just going to hit one industry. The ripple effect, it's going to spread outward. It's going to hit Hollywood. It's going to hit movies. It's going to hit actors and so much more. Now, the most insane thing about all of this is we've seen this exact type of move from Marvel before. Granted, it was under different ownership. So you have the same type of egos on display, but you have different people writing the checks. In fact, if you look at this behavior and other behaviors that we're seeing from Marvel right now, and you compare them to the 1990s, what you'll find is they're doing the exact same thing that we saw that brought down an entire industry in the 1990s. The difference in the 1990s now is this. They've already undermined the infrastructure that kept them going. I mean, when you're talking about rebound, these places here, they survived. Now, though, after 44 years, you have shop after shop closing. This stuff, when it goes down, it will never come back, and Marvel, they're to blame. See, unlike any other move that I can think of, this, it will punish. I'm talking about punishing retailers. Why will it do it? Well, there are a few reasons, but this is a big one. We'll talk about all of them here. This will put retailers on the hook for literally half the cover price for any product they pick up from Marvel. That means $2 to $5 per item. Can't move it? Hey, tough luck there. You're going to eat that cost. Do you think the places that are already collapsing, they're going to live through this? Oh no. And again, when they go, it doesn't just hit this industry, it's going to hit plenty of others as well. Oh, man. So, hey there to all you fine folks on this fine day. So what we're seeing here today is this. We're seeing Marvel, the largest publisher by far in comic books, in their relations with Diamond Comic distributors. If you know nothing about distribution of comic books, think about it like this. You have plenty of people that make comic books. You have Marvel, DC Comics, IDW, Image, Dark Horse, all of these companies putting out things. But the way they get to shops, there's only one way that you get there. That's Diamond Comic Distributors. They have had a monopoly on this entire industry since Marvel. They pulled this exact same move in the past. Now they're ending their relationship with Diamond Comic Distributors, and as this article notes, it's a move that is going to have wide-ranging implications. It's going to see smaller publishers collapse. This will kill them right away, but more importantly, it's going to accelerate a timetable that I was showing you at the beginning of this article. You can see this stuff in front of you here. This is the backbone of an entire industry falling apart. It's been falling apart, like I say, over years, but this is going to expedite the process, and it's going to knock it out completely. See, after all of the damage that Marvel has done to this industry, Marvel decided they're going to look out for number one. Quote, the news that Marvel Entertainment has signed a new exclusive distribution agreement for the comic book market, ending a partnership with Diamond Comic Distributors after 24 years, has sent shockwaves through the comic book industry, with some believing that the shift might bring about the collapse of the industry as it currently exists. The new deal, announced March 25th, means that Penguin Random House Publishing Services will become the exclusive worldwide distributor for Marvel comic books and collected editions in the specialty comic store market starting October 1st. Now, the terms of this, they aren't known, but this is crazy here. Penguin Random House, they've never distributed comic books. They're creating a dedicated direct comic market team to handle all of this new account, headed by a newly promoted associate director, comic market sales, and they give the name here. So this is a brand new thing that they're trying out. They've already inked multi-year sales distribution agreement, and this stuff, oh man, it is going to cause devastating impact. Now, if you think this isn't a move birthed out of desperation, by the way, look at the way that this is spun by the Hollywood Reporter, and look at what they accidentally tell you. Sources tell the Hollywood Reporter that Marvel has been searching for some time for a different way to grow the existing comic market, for a different way to grow it. Why? Because the sales are stagnant. People are walking away. How do you think they're going to grow it, by the way? They're going to put comic books in Barnes & Noble or Books A Million? They've already tried that. It doesn't work. They're going to bring in more comic book stores? Doesn't work. They've been falling apart for years. This stuff, it isn't on the distributor. It's on the product. It's on the people making the product. It's on Disney, and it's on Marvel. Now, Marvel, of course, is spinning this thing and spinning it hard. Let's look at their spin and let's look at the reality that shops are facing. And like I said, this is going to close them down even quicker. So the Marvel president here, Dan Buckley, says this is the spin. Comics are at the core of the Marvel universe. We are confident that this new partnership will continue to grow and evolve this resilient industry. Now, when you look at the reality, though, listen to this here. Not everyone was necessarily convinced about that last part, however. Much of the worry on the part of retailers, so you're talking about the people that will bring you the product, is rooted in financial reality. Many store owners are likely to be financially impacted by Marvel's shift, with a new 50% discount level being implemented on products. Now, what this means here is this. It means that retailers, they're going to have to pay 50% of the cover price to own this product. Are they going to be able to return it? Yeah, right. So you're on the hook for 50% of every comic you pick up. These things, they don't move very well these days. Can you imagine what kind of money that's going to cost you? This, as it says, is a significant change from Marvel's current arrangement with Diamond, which offers a sliding scale rate up to 59%, with some retailers estimating that the change could negatively impact somewhere in the region of half of Marvel's U.S. market. So this, it could impact half of their market. Now, as part of the positive spin on this, all shipping costs, they're going to be waived under the new deal. And to be fair, Diamond shipping costs, they are insane. However, Diamond, for all of the damage that they do to products, Penguin Random House, they're even worse about shipping. You have multiple retailers that are already dealing with that, saying that the items they get, they arrive damaged in some form, raising concerns about the overall quality of Marvel products available to consumers and how they're going to be impacted beginning this fall. Comic consumers, too, they're not going to pick up damaged products. I can tell you that as a comic book consumer. You damage my products, I'm not going to buy them, and this, it is going to hit comic shops hard. Now, Diamond, for their part, they put out a statement saying, everything's going to be fine. But remember this, Marvel, they make up 62% of all products that are pushed through that company. The closest competitor, we're talking Image Comics, they have 12% of it. Yeah, they're not going to be fine. And think about this. When Diamond goes under, they're going to take all money owed with them. See, the way this works, they take your product, they put it in the shop's hand. Basically, they give you money back afterwards. When they take all of that money with them, who can survive that? There's one of many problems there, not to mention the impact on shops, not to mention so many other impacts. And again, when this hits, it's not going to just take out that. It's going to knock out the underpinning to what Hollywood relies on. How do you think they get news stories that they put up on the screen? Yeah, it's going to be a real problem. And you know what? It's already started. This isn't a possibility. It is happening. And oh man, it's going to be a mess. But anyway, let me know what you think about this. As always, too, appreciate the heck out of you. You make this stuff work. Can't say that enough. Want to help out the channel? Definitely look at the things in the description there. They do help us out. You being here, though, it helps. Share this stuff far and wide. And like I say, thank you every time. I do appreciate the heck out of you. You make this possible. So thank you, and I'm in here. Thank you.